And today's sentencing does not mark the end of Chauvin's legal troubles. Danny Spiewak joins us live in Minneapolis with a look at what comes next for him. Danny?
Well, Derek Chauvin can, of course, appeal this state conviction, but I talked to multiple legal experts today who told me that they think it may not even get to that point, depending on what happens with any potential plea bargains at the federal level with his federal case, which is separate.
270 months. That's 270.
Derek Chauvin's sentence calculates to 22 and a half years in prison, although with good behavior, he could spend the last third on parole. How much time could Chauvin realistically serve out of this 22 and a half years?
I still think he's going to end up with a federal deal and end up in federal prison, so I don't think it's going to matter.
That's the opinion of legal expert Michael Bryant, who notes that Chauvin will be arraigned on federal civil rights charges in September, which could carry even harsher punishment. What can people expect from here on out?
Well, there's supposed to be a federal trial, but I think what the feds are going to do is wait and see what happened today, and then based upon that, they'll work out a deal, and the deal will probably include no appeal, and it'll be a final sentence, and it'll put an end to all of this.
Chauvin seemed to refer to these looming federal charges when he addressed the Floyd family in court.
There's going to be some other information in the future that would be of interest, and I hope things will give you some peace of mind.
There's a possibility that's what Chauvin meant when he talked about that you're going to hear something that's going to give you comfort, and it's going to be a bigger federal sentence and that he'll serve that time.
But then there's the matter of the three other former officers, who are also set for federal arraignment in September and a state trial next March.
All of them are represented by very aggressive attorneys, but it's very possible they may look at it now with the federal charges.
We are adjourned.
Be able to work out deals based upon what happened with Chauvin in this case. And I think if there's a deal, we'll see it over the next month or so.
There has been no date set for a federal trial for any of the four former Minneapolis police officers. I do want to point out that Chauvin also faces a separate civil rights charge, a federal case that is connected to a teenager that is alleged that he used excessive force in a 2017 arrest, a totally separate case, another federal civil rights violations charge that Chauvin faces here moving forward. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Danny.